Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Adventures with a Girl. I am a girl, or you can call me Hi-Han. I'm cool with either. My RuneScape name is a girl. You can totally chat to me if you want to. Um, Today we are working on Yak Track Tasks. So nothing super exciting. Right now, my current task is mining. I'm almost done with it. Um, so we'll do Yak Track Tasks. What a mouthful! For this week, and then next week I'll start working on divination, so I can get it to level 80, and I can get the invention skill, because I've heard that's a really kind of cool skill. There's some other skills I need to work on, because I really do want to get to the Elf City and get that quest, because I hear there's also a lot of good things in the Elf City and a lot of experience you can gain there. All my I taking a week off from not totally talking to a bunch of people is you have to think a little bit. um, so anyway, I'm glad to be back. The break was nice. I went snowboarding in the mountains. That's always fun. And because of COVID restrictions, there weren't a lot of people, which was super nice because it gave me more room to learn and fall. Lots of falling, but doing better. Less falling, more turning now, which is good. I did one of my followers, Lemon Time, on RuneScape. I think his Twitch name is, let's see, it's I Like Lemon. Pointed out to me that I don't seem like the type that likes to fight in games. In real life, I will fight you. Don't worry. I I I don't mind fighting, but if it's an adventure game, I will 100% go off down the beaten path, do something else, find all the side quests. Um, and I often find myself in bad situations. So, uh, for example, Skyrim. I love RPG games, very fun, and adventure open world games. That is my jam. I love going crazy, running around, doing random stuff. However, um, in Skyrim, the first thing I did, I think, was you run to that first village. I haven't played in a long time, so I don't remember what it's called. Whitehorn, Whitethorn, White Tree, something. And then I think I ran backwards, and like once you leave that area, that first town where you're about to get your head cut off, and you go back, the monsters are extremely strong. But because there's no linearity to it, it's an open world, you can go wherever the hell you please. I ran backwards and I died. Because, here I am, level 1, and these monsters are probably level 50. And that has happened to me many times. I cannot tell you the amount of times I have died in Skyrim because of the open world concept. I just kind of run wherever, and I collect all the horses. And so I will just get on a horse and ride until I see something cool, and then I'll be like, cool, I'll stop here, which often leads to my death, unfortunately. And also, the new Pokemon game, Sword and Shield, it they have like those open world areas, called the wild areas, and you better believe I freaking ran through that. I was like, oh my god, this is so cool, this is so cool. And yeah, I almost died because of like that onyx you first see. I was like, oh sweet, I want an onyx. And yeah, my mistake. Luckily, I choose water starters, so I did not die, but I was very close to dying. um, and another game, Breath of the Wild, for those of you who have not played that, um, seriously, a super fun Zelda game. Um, in terms of the story, I don't know. It's the story's okay. I think what got me in that game was the open world concept and cooking. Yes, cooking. I was very excited that I could throw stuff together into a pot and cook it. Um, but that is another, one of those other open worlds where I died so much in the beginning because no one told me that they were like, you shouldn't go over here because this is where all the really high level monsters are. Nope. I just ran around as I pleased. And so this is how, like, you get you're like on top of the Temple of Time hill or whatever, and then you can jump down pretty much wherever you please. Like, yeah, you have your destination of find the divine beast, get to the castle. Cool, great. And then of course side quests, because side quests are my jam because I run around and talk to everyone. But anyway, the first time I played that game, I jumped off the cliff and I don't know, I sailed down into this like deserty plains area and I was like, cool, this is interesting. And then I found a herd of horses and that was the end. I so my favorite thing to do in Breath of the Wild is catch all the horses. um, I the first horse I caught horse, um, and I have that on my first save file in my game. I'm pretty sure that I named it Spirit or something. But anyway, solid colored horses in Breath of the Wild are much harder to catch than, say, horses that have patterns. So there's paint horses, and then there's horses that have like wind designs on them. I think the wind designs are the easiest, and then the paint horses, and then the solid color horses. So when you first start out in Breath of the Wild, you have like one stamina bar, basically, right? And it took me so long to catch this one horse because I did not know that the different coat colors indicated the easy or hardness of catching the horse. So I'm pretty sure I spent like 10 minutes catching this horse, but to this day, it is the best horse I have caught because it's like 445, which is stamina, speed, strength. I think is how it goes. But yeah, later found out that the reason it was so dang hard to catch this freaking horse is because of its coat color. So that when it comes to adventure games, I will find the most convoluted task to do that has nothing to do with the game and do it until I am an expert. So I am a horse catching expert in Breath of the Wild. Yes, I have ridden the deer, which is very fun. I have ridden the Time Lord. No, not Doctor Who. It's the blue spirited beast in the fort. I don't even know where it is, but anyway, you can ride that blue spirit creature. And so and I've ridden the skeletal horses. That's pretty cool. I'm pretty sure I've caught all the special horses that I can. I think I've found Link's horse that he like rides in the cutscenes, but its stats are average, so yep, got rid of it. I was really hoping in that game that, as per all the other games, you would get Epona. Or at least have a horse that looks like Epona. Nope, not even. There is no horse in the game that looks like Epona, and that makes me very salty. I know there's some DLC for that game, and maybe there's like an Epona they put into some of the DLC. But since I don't have the DLC, I will be forever salty that there's no Epona in the game. um, so yeah, I if you give me an adventure game, you better believe I will go running off down the mountain. Ooh, great, finish this task. Okay. I will go running off down the mountain and forget about the main quest line for at least 5 hours. um, and I mean, that's what I love about adventure games, RPG games, whatever, open world games. You are not restricted by where you can go or what you can do. So in RuneScape, that's why I typically flit about from task to task, or skill to skill. That's why all my skills are pretty average and have about the same level, because I can't focus on one skill to do. That's why it took me so long to get 99 fishing, or any 99 for that fact. But in RuneScape, it's also why I do skills more often than fight, because it's an open world, and how many skills are there now? 29, 30? I don't know. But because of that open world, you can do whatever the hell you please. It's very exciting to me. And if I don't have to fight, I mean, obviously, I like to fight sometimes. It makes, especially in RuneScape, it's good money making, for sure. But if I don't have to fight, this is probably why Slayer is one of my lowest skills, then I won't. I prefer to run around, talk to people, adventure. That's why I enjoy quests so much, especially quests where I don't have to fight people. The ones where I have to fight people, I get scared and I get nervous and I don't do that quest. And so I'm pretty sure there's 100 quests I haven't done because I don't want to fight. But yeah, I love adventuring. However, I will say, two of my favorite games. Criticize me if you want, whatever. They have a special place in my heart. Two of my favorite games on console are Halo and Assassin's Creed. Obviously, those games are pretty linear, and especially Halo, you have to go down path A. There is no path B. Get over it, and you have to kill things. Okay, that's the point of that game. That's fine. If that's the point of the game, to kill things, I'm all for it. I love first person shooters. There's a time and place for them, and sometimes I greatly enjoy them. Assassin's Creed, it's gotten more open worldy, which I love. Some of the games, so the one I'm currently, I say stuck on, it sounds so stupid, is, oh shoot, I think it's Assassin's Creed Syndicate, the French Revolution. Currently kind of stuck on that one because it's so open world. But of course, some areas are still restricted to you based off of the quests you've done and your level. But excuse me, there's also a lot of side quests, and the icons on the map are like all super jumbled up. And so every time I get back to play that game, I'm like, yeah, I don't know where I'm supposed to be. I don't know where I'm supposed to go, but hey, I'll do this side quest. And sometimes you have to do side quests until you're a certain level and you can move on to the main quest. So I don't know. I like Assassin's Creed games because yeah, you can run around and play around. I will say Assassin's Creed Origins is very fun to run around in. I love that you can ride camels. However, I still pick horses, and yes, I have collected all the horses I can. That if there is a horse in a game, and if there are multiple versions of the horse, you better believe I will be collecting all the horses, so I can ride them and I can pick out the color I want when I want. But anyway, yes, Assassin's Creed Origins, a very fun open world. I felt that one that you could move around more, um, and be in areas that were above your level sometimes. Um, but yeah, like Assassin's Creed, you can run around as much as you want, but in the end, if you don't assassinate that one person, you're not moving on in the game. So, I again, if it's a game for or if it's a game that is specifically meant to kill, assassinate, shoot, whatever. I love those games too. They're very fun in their own right. However, as I said, I find great pleasure in open world games because my mind just cannot focus on one task forever. So, yeah, killing games, I like them, but sometimes I get easily bored because all you're doing is killing, and that's cool, but only for a little while. So, open world games where I can just mosey about and work on whatever skill I feel like at the time. That's my jam. So yeah, I don't fight a lot in RuneScape. It's not because I don't want to. Again, I do find it fun sometimes to go out and kill some dragons or whatever. Just like in Skyrim, very fun to kill dragons. But because there are so many skills and because I have the option to work and train those skills, I typically choose to skill on passive skills rather than fighting skills. So let's, now that I've talked your ear off about open world versus linear games and why I prefer what and why I don't fight so much in RuneScape, let's look at the next Yak Track task. Let me deposit all this ore, and then we'll take a look. I am still proudly wearing my fishing skill cape, if only for the fact that it is the best cape I have that has, or the best cape with the best stats that I have. Let me take a look first to see if 73%. Okay, don't care then. Let's see what we got here. Spirit shards, cool. Ooh, an emerald, nice. Topaz, lame. Okay. Oh well. I'll just deposit this baloney into my bank, and I think the next Yak Track task is fire making, maybe. Let's take a look. now that people have started to finish these tasks, which I don't know how there's 50 of them, which made me hyperventilate a little bit because I'm only at 17. I have 27 days, which is fine. If I do like 2 tasks a day, then sure, I can get it done. Oh my god. Okay, we have we have crafting or fletching / herblore. Okay, let's let's see. I might do crafting and just buy a whole bunch of clay. Oh my god. I do need to work on herblore, but I don't. Okay, this is where that open world and how my mind just works. That seeing like herblore is things that have multiple steps. I do not like because it takes extra time. That's why I prefer things like fishing and wood cutting because it's one click and that's it. You don't have to like buy a bunch of herbs and find a bunch of other ingredients and fill the vials with water. Like no. Let's see what I can oh boy. Hmm. Ooh, dragon hide. You know what? Um, since should I skip this one? Damn. No. I should just. Jeez, is it even worth it? Um. Okay. Jeez, I should do herblore. Let me look real. Okay. Well. Okay. I have to go to the GE. So. Ooh, okay. Let's do this. Um. Farming. Oh, let's do. Hold on. Yeah, okay, let's do that then. Super. Maybe I should use that on smithing. Oh well, we'll use that on smithing. Okay, so let's go to the GE. Yeah, I already skipped a task the other day. I don't remember what it was. It was something very long like this. And perhaps I should have saved it for this. Um, okay, great. um, what did I What did I get? Oh, okay. I was gonna say I usually get like 3. Okay. Oh, herb lore. Okay, let me. God, let me look up real quick. Uh, you can tell I'm really for this task. Good. I have 1,000 vials of water. At least I can do that. Let me look up what kind of potions I should be making at my level since I've gained like 10 levels. Let's see. I can make super restores. Hmm. Ugh. Gross. Okay. Um. Snapdragon and spider eggs. Okay. Let's What? Snapdragon. Oh, what's the difference here? Hey, who wants to watch me clean 1,000 snapdragons? uh, okay. Ugh, God. Oh gosh, and then I have to wait. Okay. That's fine. Yeah, jeez. Okay. Oh boy. Okay. That's not. That's not okay. That's fine. Um. Let me. Okay. While we wait to have those bought, we'll see. I'll clean these because I have nothing better to do currently. Maybe I should see if there's some clean ones. Ugh. I okay, let's clean these. I might end this soon. Instead of having instead of waiting around for the exchange to do its thing, which, I love it. Thank goodness they came up with the exchange because I can buy anything I want now. But perhaps instead of waiting, um, yeah, maybe I'll end it and come back tomorrow, because surely by tomorrow I will have 1,000 Snapdragon. One would hope, right? Cool. So I believe I'll go ahead and post this one on YouTube. I'll have to come up with a little icon for Yak Track Tasks. But yeah, thanks for joining. If you want to hang out with me next time, I will be streaming tomorrow around 10 a.m. I think I'll still just do one stream a day. But I will usually be on World 2 until I'm in the Grand Exchange, because then it becomes dicey. And it really screws with my internet. But yeah, thanks for joining. My username on sorry, I now I'm thinking really too hard. My username on YouTube is High-Hand Skystrider, and as well on Twitch it is also High-Hand Skystrider. Thanks for tuning in, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.